Hello John, Mike, Burton Caravan Centre. Just doing the video for your Bailey Pursuit. So we'll start on the outside of the caravan and down the offside of the caravan to the rear. And we've got the cassette toilet, and here we've got this drop down flap here, and you fill that with fresh water for the toilet flush, and you can add a pink fragrance to that. The percentage is listed on the bottle how much you put in with the water. Close that and use your key to lock that off. To remove the cassette toilet, you squeeze this orange handle vertical and you pull the cassette out. Turn the spout through 90 degrees, unscrew the cap, empty the contents. You refill with blue chemical as per the instructions on the bottle, and slide that back in, making sure that clicks into place. Close the locker and you can use a key to lock there. These are your outlets for your grey water pipes to collect into your Aquaroll. This is your freshwater container and your water hose and pump connected into the side of the caravan. And it's quite a simple thing. You connect that there, you squeeze that blue trigger there, and you just pull that socket out, and the same to push it back on, and in it you'll hear it click into place. Make sure the pump is submerged into the water, and that's ready to go. At the near side of the caravan, we've got this compartment here with a drop down door, and that's where you put your mains lead into the caravan for your power. I fitted a 100 amp battery to the caravan. In the gas locker there are two gas bottles. Not quite sure how much gas is in there, but there's gas in this front one certainly, and I've got you an in-date gas hose there connected to the regulator at the back, so they're live and ready to go. Just step inside the caravan, and firstly we have the controls on the left hand side as you're coming into the caravan. Just let me phone focus on those a second. So the first one here, top left, is for the lights. Flick that down, that brings the lights on into the caravan. They have individual switches to make them individually come on and off. That's the awning light on the outside of the caravan, should you want an awning on the caravan. This one here is for the water pump, so that needs to be down when you're on site, and that's bringing water into the caravan. And this master has to be down, which brings power into the caravan, as you can see on the volt gauge there. Above that we've got the trauma heating and hot water system, and the main control for this is this central round button here. Press the button there, and the first one that starts flashing is the caravan, and that's for heating the caravan. Press the button again. We're on 14 degrees. We can go right, keep turning the dial, we can go right up to 30 or all the way down to 10, 11, 5 off. So we'll leave it about 12 at the moment. It's warm enough. Press the button again, turn the dial one increment, and then what's flashing then is the hot water symbol. Press the button again. You can have hot, or you can have eco, or you can have off. Hot is for normal operation, or eco depending on how warm you want the water. If you've just arrived on site and you want quick hot water, you can put it onto boost. That quickly warms up the warm water, but once it's warmed up, please turn it away from boost onto hot or onto eco. Press the button again, turn the dial again. Flashing now, we've got a gas cylinder and electricity. Press the button. We've got electricity 2 or electricity 1. Some sites have got 16 amps of power, some sites have only got 10 amps of power. You'll need to fluctuate between the two depending on what they've got. You can then go to a mixture 2 or a mixture 1. That's drawing gas and either 16 amps or 10 amps of electric blended in with it. Or you can purely, if there's no electric, just go on to gas. If you go on to gas, it will self-ignite and it will operate on gas. Finally, turn that there. You can have the fan on eco or high, which blows the hot air through the caravan. Really nice and straightforward to operate. I've got the seats lifted up at the front of the caravan, and the front right hand side purely is to show this yellow toggle down here. This is where the water comes into the caravan from the water control, from the water container outside. It lies in the horizontal position for normal operation. For winter frost protection, drain down, you You flick it to vertical and you leave it vertical over the winter period. The front left-hand seats are lifted, and underneath here we have a bank of 240 volt trip switches, and written underneath them it tells you what they are protecting. Further down we have a bank of 12 volt fuses, and also written underneath each one of those fuses it tells you what they are protecting, and the fuse amp size is on the end of each of the fuses. Try and make some room. So we've got the fridge, and the fridge operates on mains electric, battery, not leisure battery, that's the vehicle battery. So if you're towing the caravan and you want the fridge to work, when it's connected to the car, you turn it onto battery and that will operate the fridge. Or if you put it onto gas when you've arrived, it will then, here's the igniter button there, you press to ignite the fridge and that control tells you that it's lit and it's working. But we're currently just on electricity, so straight back to there, the top is off. This one here is the control, the thermostat control for the fridge. It's high or low. Press the button, open the fridge. That's all fine. That's for the hob on the oven, the grill, and the oven. One igniter does all. So press and turn the button, hold it in for 3 or 4 seconds, let go. There we go, that's all 3 of those working as they should. And there's a combined oven and grill here. So that one's to the left is for the oven, and the one to the right is for the grill. That's all working as it should. Hot water coming out the taps. Wow, that's coming through lovely, lovely and warm. Microwave's all powered up, ready to go. All your lights are on in the caravan and working as they should. Just jump into the bathroom. We've got the electric flush there on the top of the toilet, and we've got the slide valve underneath there, to empty the contents into the cassette below. Hot water in the vanity sink in the bathroom, all good. I'm not going to turn the shower on because it's all been cleaned out. I've got your used starter kit all loaded in the caravan as well, so that's all ready to go. So the caravan's all ready, and we look forward to seeing you when you come and collect the caravan later this week.